Well, good morning, friends and family. This is Wander here on day 85 of my Appalachian Trail journey. Brother John has just dropped me off here. This is Monument Road. Right up there at the stop sign is the entrance to Washington Monument State Park, but it's closed till 8 o'clock in the morning. So we just came down here to where the trail crosses here, and I will walk into the state park. And I've got a 16.1 mile day today, or 16.2, something like that. But anyhow, low 16s. Should be about 8 hours, less than 8 hours. Looking forward about 7 hours. So starting at 6 o'clock, it is 6:05, and should be able to make pretty good time. All right, I'll bring you along and let you see what I see as we go along. Thank you very much for coming. So I just came out into this part of Washington Monument State Park. Trail signs, trail north, and the monument this way as well. Nice clear sky. So some signs along the trail. Also note how wide and this trail is, and groomed. No rocks, no roots, just gravel. But they set this up for visitors that come to the state park here so they can hike up here in comfort. I'll take advantage of it while I'm here. All right, another sign. Thanks for Washington. Oh, they got a lot of stuff. (1783), British recognized our independence. Notice that was 7 years after we signed the Declaration of Independence. So it didn't just happen overnight. We had to fight for it. So yeah, 1789. Okay, the monument is this way. I'm gonna take a side detour up to the monument. All right, here is the Washington Monument. Now, obviously this is not the one that's in DC, but this was the original Washington Monument. There's a plaque over here. Let me get over here. There you go. I'll pause here for a second. You can pause this to read this. So there's some views up here. This is the back side of the pavilion, or the monument, as you can see here. All right, I'm gonna head on down. It's kind of breezy up here and a little bit on the cool side this morning. It's in the 50s. So gonna head down and keep on going. She's not sure what to do about me. Oh, there's no one back there. Didn't see that one. Okay, so just a quick update as I'm moving along the trail. I just got 2.5 miles in at 1 hour point. So 2.5 miles an hour averages for the first one, which is not quite accurate because I took a 5 or 10 minute side detour to look at the Washington Monument. I don't know how long it was actually, but that's in there as well. So was actually doing a little better than 2.5. But the trail up to this point was very, very nice. So now it's starting to get a little more rocky, but it's not too bad at this point. And you notice I have my bug net on. Just got tired of getting hit across the face with spider webs. That's what you get when you first went out here on the trail. You get to do the silk blazing and take down all those spider webs with your face. Seems like, at least that's the only time you notice it. You don't notice it across your chest or legs or whatever. But seems like these spiders know exactly where my eyes are, because yesterday I got hit so many times right across the eyes with spider webs. Or the day before yesterday. Yesterday was a 0. But anyhow, it's gonna be a good day today. You can see the sun's coming through up there. I don't know what the trail's gonna be like. Got numerous ups and downs, but none of them too severe. All right, got to put this away and watch my step. Going downhill on rocky trail. Okay, came to a junction here. Appalachian Trail north to south. Greenbrier State Park is that way. Up there somewhere. You got the Bartman Hill Trail listed twice. I guess they want you to know. And a Blue Blaze. So I'm not sure what Greenbrier State Park is, but that's not a place on my agenda to visit, so we'll keep going on down the AT. I just met a southbounder hiker, and he had camped down here somewhere at a shelter, he said. So hopefully he's knocked down a lot of these silk blazes so I can leave my bug net off for a while. Well, I'm fixing to pass over Interstate 70. Quite noisy, as you can imagine. Parking up there, AT north, AT south where I just came from. All right, another sign, Annapolis Rock, 2.2 miles north. I think that's off the trail a ways, so I will not be stopping to see that. So came to a road junction. Pine Knob Shelter is up that way somewhere. Don't know how far off trail. Annapolis Rock is this way, but it also coincides with the AT. So we'll follow it along for a while. So came to the junction of the trail, Annapolis Rocks and Springs, 0.25 miles down that way. The AT continues this way. The trail up to this point has been very, very well groomed. But I'm guessing that is to get people to Annapolis Rocks from the parking down there. So my guess is that from this point forward, the trail conditions will revert to the normal, what you'd expect to see anywhere else on the AT. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's still nice and cruisy. I've been making a real good time so far. All right, let's keep going and see what it brings. There's a nice red-headed woodpecker. Couple signboards, Black Rock Cliff and Spring, 0.5 miles that way. I don't see a trail. And campground that way. So I just stopped by this stream to refill one of my water bottles. The other one is already full. I've got about 9 miles left to go, and one bottle wouldn't be enough, so topped off my other bottle. This one here I filled up again. I just finished my electrolytes in it, so now it's full. And now I'll continue down the trail. So I didn't quite show you, but here's a look at that stream. It looks like it's probably has a pretty regular flow of water on it. So here's another part of that same stream, but you know, this one here just come right out of the ground. There's no river above it, just right there. Maybe that means it's real clean spring water. I don't know, but it's a good flow. So here is another water flow that just comes out of the rocks. And this heads down. Nice. All right, there's a blue blaze down to there. Not sure what's down there. Oh, let's see what we got here. Thurston Griggs Trail. And a spring 300 feet. Well, you got a good water flow right there. I wouldn't go down there just for the spring. AT goes this way, uphill. All right, let's move. So I was going along fat, dumb, and happy on a nice, somewhat level ground, and all of a sudden the trail turned up real steep. And I'm climbing up, and I get this. So I'll bring you along and let you see me attempt to climb this. Probably looks worse than what it actually is. I was coming along and seen this shelter over there. The only one's close by is called the Ensign Cowl Shelter. So I can only assume that's it. Looks like a nice built shelter. Don't see anybody down there. All right, we'll continue this way. Well, there's a little better view of it. Wait, what's that say on it? Ensign Powell. Is that what it says? Alright, so okay. Just came out in this grassy, tick-filled field. Hopefully my treated clothes are working great. Huh. Cannot see where this goes. Oh, there's a sign up ahead. So, a blaze. Huh. This is different. Still going through this grassy field. Came from over there at the edge of the trees. Well, I guess I can give you a view here while I'm here. All right, I got less than 3 miles to go. And now we're back in the woods. So every now and then along the trail I've come across rock walls. But this is the best looking one that I've seen out here. It goes up there. So I don't know how old the other ones have been, but this one looks newer. So that wasn't too hard to cross. Crossed one log, jumped to another log. I didn't jump. Stepped to another log. But this is the stream coming down. Looks like it splits and joins back up again. Let's see. Nice stream. All right, I'm gonna cross here, step on that log, step across. That's the plan. Let's see if I succeed. Okay, so one last river to cross. And see, they got a makeshift bridge there. And the path goes down along the road for ways for the parking lot. All right, let me put this away, and I don't want to go waiting, so let's just see if I can rock hop at this cross. Well, here I am. Brother John's over there. Waiting for traffic to clear. Alright. Let's get across. Alright. That's where I head in tomorrow. Somewhere there's a white blaze there. Alright.
That's it. Another day of hiking done.
So, as you heard Johnny say, another hiking day is done.